Welcome to the 21 Lines of Inquiry podcast that's all about helping you discover your UCW, your unique contribution to the world. Join us as we delve into the 21 questions that will help you be more intentional about bringing your gifts into your career and your life overall. So when you're ready, let's get started. Hi, it's Anita, and in this episode I want to dive a bit deeper into this idea of a UCW, a unique contribution to the world. Think of it as your own personal mission impossible. So your task, should you choose to accept it, is to listen to what life is calling you to do and respond as much as you can by aligning whatever you do today with that call. Now, this message is not new. But today, I believe it needs to be heard in a new way. We're living at a time where there are so many challenges on all fronts, from climate change and economic inequality to global pandemics and civil and social unrest. The system is broken in many ways, and old forms of authority are being called into question, and it can be tempting to despair because we feel we can't do anything. Or go the other way and become militant because we feel it's up to us to change everything. The truth is somewhere in between, and I think it starts with reconnecting with our own inner authority and guidance. This is what will empower us to play our individual part in the theatre of life, whatever that happens to be, whether it's leading actor or fourth lighting assistant. The other way I sometimes describe a UCW is like this. So just as a business has a USP or unique selling point, your UCW is the same for your career. And the reason this matters is because the more you can align your own path in this direction, the more you will flourish as a person and the greater chance we have as humanity of solving the challenges that we all face as a planet in a creative way. Now, this isn't easy to do. As children, we are pushed and pulled in so many directions by what other people want for us. Parents, schools, society. It's not necessarily badly intentioned. Often people want the best for us. But the problem is this may not be the right path for us. And it can take time to really move away from others' definition of us. I really get this. I remember I wanted to be an opera singer when I was at school, and I come from the kind of cultural background where it was expected that you would go into a profession, a family of doctors in fact, but I used to faint at the sight of blood. So law it was, and I went into law, and it took at least a decade of law before I even started to look for my own UCW. So I do need to also fess up here, because they say that often entrepreneurs end up creating products and services that they most need but can't find anywhere. So for me, the problem I faced in my 20s once I left law was how can I find my UCW? How can I create a career path that allowed me to make a living but without sacrificing three other fundamental things? 1, who I was as a person. 2, what I felt called to do in the world. And 3, the things that matter most to me in my life overall. So I created the Career Intelligence Framework initially to help me get this intelligence for myself. And then I found it was also helpful to other people, and it just went on from there. The point is, no one else can give you these answers, including me and Career Intelligence. We can only help you to find your own. So think of your UCW as a quest, because it's something you have to discover for yourself. And what do you need on a quest? Well, questions. Questions are the tools that send us on the quest. So I do know it's hard. I understand the challenges. And I want to reassure you that it's completely possible to align your career path with your UCW. It just takes a willingness and some effort. But coming back to the UCW itself, I want to share with you a quote by Martha Graham, who was an American modern dancer and choreographer, and she was known for revolutionizing classical ballet in the 20th century. And here's what she said. So she doesn't call it a UCW, but I think she's talking about the same thing. She said this: "There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all of time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and it will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares with other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours, clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep yourself open and aware to the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. No artist is pleased. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. There is only a queer, divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others. So I love this quote, and there are 3 things that I want to emphasize about your UCW. So number 1, it's unique to you. So don't compare. It's not a competition. I find that liberating. Be you. Number 2, it's bigger than you. Your UCW always involves making a service to others and the world in some way. And then number 3, it starts now. Wherever you are, it's not about waiting until you have enough confidence or how good you think you need to be until you start. It's about simply getting on and doing your work and trusting that the outcome, which let's face it is out of our control, will be as it needs to be. The key message here, I guess, is that your UCW isn't just something you do, it's who you are and what you do. Because remember, we are human beings first, not human doings. And although, yes, we do need to offer something of value to someone else, whether in a job or as a freelancer or in some other way to earn money, if that's what you want to do in your career. But the more you can align your work with who you are, the more joy you will feel. Now, think about it. The fact that you exist at all is a miracle when you think of all the things that had to happen over billions of years for you to even be born. Your life is a gift. You didn't do anything to earn it. You have simply been given it. Now, it's easy to forget this basic existential truth in the busyness of life, but don't. This is the most important thing to remember. Why? Because unless you really feel the impact of how amazing it is that you are even here, how much you matter, how much life itself wants you to exist, you will always feel that you have to prove yourself in some way or get something in order to be happy. You don't. You're valuable because you're here. That box is ticked. So once you get this, you can start to then explore your UCW, not from fear or lack, but as a natural response to any gift, which is from a place of gratitude. Think about it. What do you do in life if someone gives you a gift? Do you interrogate them and demand to know why they gave you that gift? It reminds me, sometimes when I give somebody a gift and they ask for the receipt in case they want to take it back. And I remember how crushed that makes me feel as a giver. So life has given you this wonderful gift of existence. You don't know how long it's for. So spend whatever time you have not asking why you are here, but celebrating that you are here and exploring what you have to offer in response to this amazing gift that you've been given. So, in summary, you matter. You have a UCW. It's a quest. And the quality of your quest is determined by the quality of the questions that you are asking of yourself. So over the course of these audios, we are going to start looking at some great questions to help you on your quest to make your UCW, starting wherever you are today. Thank you for listening.